I watched Chelsea yesterday. I took the trouble to watch it after just to see what happened. It's a case of the game doesn't tell, the result doesn't tell the whole story.
Absolutely.
Because Chelsea created chances, they were playing nice, there's good link-up play, Kai Havertz and Sterling and Mudryk. It looks nice. But the goals just
They are not scoring goals.
Yeah,
they just won't find a goal.
Sterling created.
People created from the chances were cleared off the line. It was like if it was Kenyan football, but then to get to your game ingeisha. If that game was at Kasarani or Nyayo and Gor are trying to score like that, tungeenda kuchimbua hiyo kitu imefichwa pale. I don't know what you guys think.
I mean, because if you look at Chelsea, you look at the chances, you look at the best bits of the game, and you're wondering, how did these guys not score? Really, to be honest, how did these guys not score? And even after the game in the press conference, Porter was like, we created enough chances to score. Although the first half was really appalling, from a side like Chelsea, you expect Chelsea to play better, you expect Chelsea to dominate, being at home also against a Southampton side that is really fighting relegation. You expect them to perform better, but in the second half they came up with the response. They played better. Like Kini, it's just something that is missing.
There's cream on top.
I mean, they're not sharp, they're not clinical.
Yeah.
They created chances. Yes, Sterling was in the right positions. He shot, but the ball was nicked off the line. But there's just something that is missing in this Chelsea side that I just don't think Potter is the right man to.
I'll tell you what's missing, but let me listen to Teddy.
There's a really good link up within the players. You like what Potter said in the previous interviews. He was trying to make the players gel well, and they kind of did in the second half. And right now, when you look at the replay of the game, you're like, they were so unlucky.
You need that bit of luck, but you also need to create clear-cut chances.
They had clear-cut chances.
They did.
I watched them last week, and
yes.
I watched them a bit again yesterday. What I've seen in Chelsea, as I said last week, they played better. Last week's game, they played better. This week as well, they played better. They're not scoring goals. And I remember saying they need a number 9. They need that physical presence in the box where when those chances come in, somebody is very clinical. You can't depend on Havertz. Havertz is not a number 9. He's a false 90 type of thing.
He's a false 9 or a 9.5 or a 10.
Exactly. So you have runners, but they need a focal point, if you can use that term, somebody who is clinical. At the same time, now you have a Potter who he has pieces and is trying to put those pieces together. He keeps changing his teams week in, week out.
But guys, this guy has been given how many players in the window? 7, 8, 9?
They've brought in 16 players, I think.
They have a lot of players.
They have a lot of players.
And there is not enough time for you to bet them in. There's not enough time for you to train because you have a game every 3 days. There's not enough. Because even in versus Dortmund, they were decent.
Yeah, they were.
But they just can't seem to buy a goal.
If this was, if Potter was the coach, if this situation was at Man United, Potter would have been gone by so many.
But no. But guys, again, how many players did Chelsea bring between the summer and now? You guys are saying 16 or whatever number. I don't know the number, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Just the guys who started yesterday, just how many of them were new? So we are making him do all this thing with new players.
Too many changes, huh?
Yeah, and there is not enough time even for a pre-season. That's my point. Like, if you think about it, if you look at all the players that he has, yes, he has got good players, but how many of them, how much time does he have? Look at yesterday. Badiashile,
yes.
Fernandez, Yao Felix, Madueke, Fofana. That's 5 new guys in the starting lineup. Last week, he had another 5 new guys in the starting lineup. When do you create the rhythm? When do you create that thing of, this is how we play, this is how we don't play? That's so. First of all, I think that's the first problem. There's too many players. He has to fit them in. There's no time. Second one, of course, there's no striker. Chep is spot on. They need a striker. They need a guy who knows this is what we do. They need a Wout Weghorst. You see, poor man's Peter Crouch at United. Everyone laughed at that signing, but that signing is working. They just need a guy who stands huko mbele huko anasumbua madefender.
Yes.
Lakini kwa box like anasumbua tu na ana press. Alafu wengine wakuja wafanye kile wanafaa kufanya. They don't have that. So they have all these small attacking things. But they don't have a guy who they go to. I don't know what Aubameyang did.
That's the thing.
But clearly there must be something he's done that's really wrong for him to be. This is the third team where he's banished. He got banished at Arsenal. He got banished at Barcelona. And now at Chelsea. There must be something that has gone so wrong with Aubameyang that he cannot feature anywhere. That would rather put the Ivorian boy, would rather put Kai Havertz, just not him.
But Potter has been saying that Aubameyang has been training well. So my question
is that's PR talk.
Even better
that's no, that's PR talk. That's why I said there must be a problem with Aubameyang. There must be something he has done similar to what he did with Arteta, for Arteta to say, you know what, please go away. For him to go to Barcelona and Barca to say, please go away. For him to come to Chelsea and never look like he can play. To the point where again Chelsea are like, please sit.
But he has been having disciplinary issues, I think, since even he was in Dortmund.
But
I don't, and it's something maybe he never learned to kutulia na kucheza ball. There's something I don't know.
There must be a reason why Chelsea say, let's remove you from our Champions League team.
Yeah, being dropped, and just the coach knows it. We need somebody who can score for us goals. He is here, but I can't use him.
There must be
something. So there's something he did behind the scenes.
There must be something that has created 3 coaches to all say, please Kauko.
For Arsenal, we do understand. For Barca, maybe they needed, Lewandowski came.
Yeah, but still, you want to have an option off the bench. They were literally like, please go away. Like, just go.
They were quick to sell him.
Just go.
He even requested to go back. Barca said no.
There must be something. And now Graham Potter will say, no, not the biggest of coaches, but he's struggling. He has 4 goals in the last 10 games or something. He scored twice. The last time he scored twice was in December or something. But he's still struggling with Kai and Fofana. There must be something. Either that or Aubameyang's just dropped. Shoo. There must be something that is wrong with him.
Because this is a guy who was already one of the golden boots in the English Premier
League. Yeah, lakini hiyo
ni
kitambo. Lakini kuna kitu anakosea. There must be something wrong. But I thought Chelsea played much better than the result showed. I thought they look like a team that is not far off from clicking. They just need time. Unfortunately, there's no time. They need time. But they played well. I watched the game and I was like, this is nice. They pass the ball nicely. They connect. It's just that.
Yeah, the final third.
And that's why Hansi Flick is trending today, because people are saying he should be the one who takes over Chelsea. He won't. He can't.
The thing is, can Potter salvage?
Maybe give him,
because next up is Tottenham, then Leeds, but at Stamford Bridge. Then they play the Champions League against Dortmund. They need a win in that particular fixture. Then we have Leicester, then Everton, Aston Villa, Wolves. Those are winnable games.
I think that's a tough one.
Apart from Spurs and Leeds.
Yeah.
I know this league is don't be too sure. I'll tell you why don't be too sure. Bournemouth beat Wolves.
Yes, they won yesterday.
Just like that.
Bournemouth spent £50 million in the January transfer window. They should be beating Wolves.
They shouldn't be beating Wolves.
Have you seen Wolves? Is this the same Wolves that was giving Liverpool hell just a few weeks ago? No. This league is weird, and I'll tell you why it's weird. Southampton beat Chelsea without a coach.
Ward-Prowse.
I mean, just without a coach.
By the way, we haven't talked about
without a coach.
Ward-Prowse was fantastic.
Leeds went to United, to Old Trafford, without a coach. And United struggled to make it 2-2. This, I agree with Ian Wright when he said, ukikaa mbaya tu kidogo.
Yes.
Unanyoroshwa. Come on.
Especially those teams that are fighting relegation now. Wasumbufu.
The second half of the season, there's everything to play for.
Yes. Yeah. Things are just chaotic.
The bottom team right now can survive.
If you saw the game last weekend, Leicester versus Tottenham, have you ever watched the game and you're like, what is going on? Like, this is the Tottenham that beat City.
Yeah. Yes.
Lakini walikuwa wanapatikana
in a blink of an
They
eye.
couldn't breathe.
Ishafika kwa
Yeah,
six.
they couldn't breathe in that game.
You're
Like,
like, oh,
one
yo,
time.
yo, yo, it's another.
Kidogo ha, here, ha.
It's
And another
complicated. It's complex. It's not that simple at but you spend no, it's complex. Anyway, so again, to borrow from the Premier League show, Michael Owen said something and I thought it was blasphemous, but I thought why not ask all of you. He said that the best free kick taker he's ever seen his whole life is James Ward-Prowse. And Shea Given couldn't believe it. Most people couldn't believe it. I don't believe it, but what do I know? So I thought I'd ask you guys. In fact, we should take a break, come back, I hear what your answer is. In fact, when we come back, we'll do two things. We will talk about the best free kick taker of all time, in your opinion. It can be in the Premier League, it can be in Kenya Premier League, it can be wherever. Just name. And then I will ask you, there were two very similar goals scored. Seamus Coleman for Everton versus Leeds and Osimhen. If you saw it.